Hi, Console.
Hello, Listra. Welcome to our members. And again, I want to say thank you for those who have recently subscribed. In this channel, we talk about anything to do with the mental health. And feel free to make a comment, or even if you want to join in, you're more than welcome. So we focus on different things that can affect our mental health. And in today's topic, we're going to talk about what do we really understand about mental health. But before we go ahead, I want to say also thank you and welcome to Ristla. And how was your week and how are you feeling today?
Well, my week was good and I feel wonderful. I'm ready to move forward.
That's good. That's good. So I'm feeling grateful as well. I'm feeling really good. I um I had a good week last week and so far, and the week is going great. So I'm feeling fantastic. And I think this is one of the things also contribute on our mental health, how we feel, and all those kind of things. So I'm feeling great. So Risra, please, let's talk about more because when we talk about what is mental health, how is our mental health state should be, and how do we recognize that our mental state is changing, and then we can also talk about this some of the things that we can do.
Okay. So, when we talk about mental health, we talk about somebody's ability to cope with the emotional things in life, such as the feelings and the moods. Then you talk about the ability to learn. You can concentrate to learn, and you interact well with your family, friends, and other people. So all these form the ability to say that you're mentally healthy. Some Sometimes I understand that some people can be misled into thinking that mental illness is being crazy. And somebody wearing shabby clothes and tattered clothes, but it's not you when you talk about that level, you're talking about severe mental illness. Well, this person is probably psychotic, but there are also mild mental illness, moderate mental illness, whereby you find it difficult to cope with simple things in life, or what we term simple, which may not be simple for you. So you find it difficult to concentrate to study anything. You probably can't clean your house as you used to because you're going through a divorce or you're going through problems with your children. So you're feeling guilty and blaming yourself for things. And all these are forms of mental illness because you're not coping, are you?
Okay, so you actually saying that if I'm not feeling good about myself, if I'm not feeling happy, if I'm not able to think clearly, if I'm not able to go with my flow, if I'm not able to have good relationship with the people around me, like if I feel any awkwardness or any comfort inside me, is already a starting of mental illness. So now my next question, how do we connect mental illness and how does mental illness
The fact that you're
and
able to cope with life tells that you're mentally healthy and that you able to go to work, you're able to wake up every day at a certain hour and go to work, you're able to take care of the home, be caring for other people and your children if you've got, be empathetic. give freedom to others as well, because what we don't understand, that form of micromanagement is also, it's also a form of emotional disconnection.
That's
So
right.
people
Yeah.
who like to stay over people all the time to see what they're doing, that's not healthy. You need to, and to get your own freedom, you need to give people their own freedom to do things. And the fact, and do not expect everybody to do things according to your way. Some people is a my way or the highway. That's not healthy. You have to give people their own independence so they can do things the way they want to do. Yes, for children, they need guidance and need support. So I don't expect you to leave the children alone to do their own things. I expect you to supervise them and to guide them. But still, they need to make the freedom to make mistakes as well and to make errors without getting blamed or anything. So the fact that you don't have a self-blame and you don't have a guilt, all these negative energies, then it shows that you are well and you are aiming towards getting your self-gratification.
You're right. I think in addition to that, I know that if I'm starting feeling the way I shouldn't feel, I know it can be a battle somehow to change how you are feeling at some point, especially if it's someone who is battling with illness and then you've got the pain that is ongoing. It keeps reminding you how this pain is like, and wondering when this pain is gonna end, and that can really make you start, develop these depressions symptoms, and you know, and before you realize, you may be drawn to that feelings. So it is very important to really notice, yes, you have this illness, you are in pain. Just to focus on the best outcome you desire. What do you really desire from this pain? Do you desire to continuously feel pain, or do you desire to overcome the pain? So I think most of us, we tend to focus on much more on the pain we are experiencing and how much the pain is going to last, instead of starting thinking about the best outcome. How can I get a lead of this pain? Because when you're focusing on the outcome you want, the journey becomes very shorter and very smooth. Um, yeah, so that's for me, that's one of the strategy I use, because for example, a few days ago, I was really I was trying to do something and I was not able to do it. So I spent the whole day like trying to figure out how to do this thing. And I could feel inside me that I'm able to do it. And I could feel like it's just one tiny thing I'm missing, and then I'm over to the other side. It was really, I was kind of like traumatized by it. So I tried to, although I spent the whole day on it, I end up not achieving anything. But then I was like, whatever happened, whatever how long it takes me, I know I'm gonna get there. Today, this morning, I woke up going back to the same thing again, and it was just a simple, tiny thing I needed to do. And but I couldn't figure out where and how. Just this morning, I managed to do it, and the whole drama of feeling depression and feeling like I can't do it, it's all gone. I understand that we can sometimes really have difficulties of overcoming some of the things, but once we focus on the best outcome we want, the life becomes much easier for us.
Yes,
How about this? What do you understand?
I
about.
understand what happened because I was just thinking about the same thing. And usually if I end up in a rut, like when I'm stuck with when some achieving something, I'm gonna leave it for a while. I'm gonna sleep on it. Usually because sleeping sort of takes you from the stresses of everyday life into a relaxed state, and it helps you to figure out solutions so that when you wake up, you will feel like a brand new person. You'll feel like you achieved something. So then this is what I usually do anyway. So I will sleep on the problem, think about it. It will come in my mind overnight. I can't ignore it. And you know what? A solution will come. And then I will try the solution the next day. And a good thing to do is that if the solution comes, usually you can write it down or record it. Because what can happen is that by the time you wake up, you can
You may,
forget it.
yes.
So this is what I encourage you to do. Either write or record it on your phone or somewhere so that you can, that is if you got your phone next to you, because some people you will not actually go to your bedroom with your phone. But have a pen and paper at least so that you can write it down and
Yeah,
yeah, or draw or something.
yeah.
Something to help you to remember.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. And most of the time I have my book and my pen. If I remember to do anything, I will just wake up and write down, because if I don't do it, I may not remember in the morning.
Yes.
Um, However, with someone who is dealing with a problem, mental illness, you're starting feeling depressed, you may not be able to write down anything. But I was reading one of these books, says that be careful what you are thinking of before you go to bed. It's
Mhm.
like before going to bed, you are watching a horror movie. I mean, your mind will be scattered all over throughout the night. And that's why sometimes the children who watches bad movie before they go to bed, they will just be jumping up and waking up, throughout the night. But if you help your children to think about something beautiful, or maybe let them sing, let them do meditation, like affirmation, all those kind of things, it helps them having a beautiful sleep. So it's the same thing as somebody who is starting experiencing mental illness. Um, Try to think about the best outcome you wish for yourself. What do you really want? What is your hearty desire? Is it a good mental health, or is it do you want to carry on with the thinking about the worst outcome ahead of you? So that's one of things that you can do, is the one choice. You either encourage yourself for the best outcome, or you also keep encouraging, like imagining the worst outcome. So there is there is no any other way. So you the right person to choose the right things to do for yourself. In terms of mental health, no one else can ever decide what happens inside your head, inside your body. You're the key to everything. Thank you so much for watching. In today's video, I think we really covered most of the things to do with mental health and how we can manage it. But if you feel like you've left anything behind, please make a comment below. And also, if there is any question you have, or if there is any topic you would like us to cover, please feel free to express yourself. And thank you so much again for joining our community. Our community is growing, and the more we talk about these things, we cannot function well in this life, in this society, if our mental health is not well equipped, if we can't really think clearly. So thank you so much for watching, and hopefully we're going to see you again next week when we release our next content.
Okay, thank you.